Well, actually, I first met him at a WinUp conference. I guess I would say he's generally more interested in other people than in telling other people about himself.
I first met Wally Stern back in the mid-2000s, as I recall. Well, Wally has always clearly been very smart and very capable.
My father was a fantastic dad. He's a great listener. He encouraged you, but never told you you were doing anything wrong.
Yeah, he's very generous, supporting people whom he believes are worthy causes, and certainly WinUp being one of them. But also he's got so much great advice and wisdom that he shares generously as well, and that's the thing I'm most grateful to him for.
He's always been my idol, my model, and he was a very good one. I'm very proud to have had him as a brother, and I've tried to emulate him.
One of his great attributes is being able to spot talent and knowing equally when to spot nonsense.
When he was graduating from college, he set 3 goals, and he's achieved all 3 of those. Number 1, my dad wanted to be a success in his career. Number 2, he wanted to make the world a better place. And I think he's clearly done that with the number of institutions he's been involved with, and including, but not limited to, founding the Washington Institute. I think clearly has made the world a better place. And number 3, he wanted to have a strong, good, loving family, and he certainly produced that.
He is one of those rare people whom I have never heard a negative word about. That's very rare in Washington, and probably rare across the country, but particularly here. And if people want to ask, what's the measure of Wally Stern? I would say that the clearest evidence of his great judgment is that he chose Betsy Stern and she chose him.
I married him because he was so good looking. I thought he was serious. I thought he was classy. I thought he had good values. Came from a strong family. Shared a lot of background with me. I forgave him that he was a New Yorker for the most part, but not completely. Wally is impressive.
My dad's focused.
Very strong, positive, good role model.
Deeply thoughtful.
Beloved.
Contemplative.
He's kind, he's thoughtful.
Interested in people.
And generous.
Generous.
Very generous, and very much concerned about the state of the world.
Far back as I can remember, he was always interested in world events.
He got very involved in different things to make sure that there was a strong, good Israel. And I remember him going to Israel with Washington Institute. My father had a motto. It might be, live modestly, achieve much.
I don't know that I have ever seen Wally worried about anything. One of his lines is he worries about things he can do something about and not about things he cannot do something about, which is an incredible way to go through life. I'm envious of that.
Wally, you have so much to be proud of, and I guess one would say grateful for, in having lived such a rich and productive life. Thank you.
Dad, I love you, and you're an incredibly great role model.